Greetings, fellow gamers. Gid here, signing in for Friendship Disc, Episode 9, the long-awaited. So in 1.3a, obviously they released some new Friendship Discs with the level cap increase, and I'm just going to start covering them now. We're going to go through the level 81 and 82 Friendship Discs, which both field Merida. So Merida is actually a pretty big focus of the friendship campaigns this time around. There was a slight change recently, so in 1.4, one of the Merida friendships, Merida and Elastigirl, which I believe was the 81 friendship disc, or 81 or 82, pretty much the same. Either way, it was dropped down into the 70s, so it's a lot more accessible, quite a bit lower level. So, without further ado, we're going to take a quick look. I believe we'll start with Merida herself. Okay, so I'm 85. I've been teaming level 85 for a bit. I've been powering everyone up. My gold's depleting rapidly. Anyway, so we're just going to jump in and do the first two here. Elastigirl and Merida. Okay, I don't get to see them talk. Because I think when I was powering them up, so I could actually do one of the campaigns, so... Alright, so that's the relationship building there. So let's check the disc. Junior Super Ice Arrows. Alright. Yeah, I heard a while ago that she was getting a couple different arrows, so 175 skill power, so up skill power, that's good. Every third arrow freezes enemies for 1.6 seconds. Okay, so that's similar to the Felix ability, only it's offensive. That can go up pretty quickly, and instead of like a number of hits with the freeze, it's actually a duration of time, so every third attack goes 1.6 seconds, and probably 3.2. It probably goes up by 1.6 every time, so that ice arrow attack, that would be super useful, I think. Merida, I find in her combat starts out a bit slow. She really benefits from support of good heroes that, you know, have haste, like Woody or Judy. But yeah, every third arrow, that's alright. Okay, so then the other one she's a part of, that we'll check out here is, oh yeah, she's right down here. Where are we at? Vanellope. Did she disappear off my screen? Oh, there she is, hiding. Kind of neglected these people, they're only P2. Okay, so Vanellope in Merida. Friendship unlocked, we'll check the wall. Like I said, I was doing their little daily quest to up their skills so I could run the mission. Alright, yes. Ralph says you're a princess. I want to wear comfy clothes too. Okay, so let's check it out. Minty Fresh, more damage and shorter cooldown. So another skill power increase. Minty Fresh does 5% more damage for each 10% hit points the target is missing, and Minty Fresh has a 10% shorter cooldown. That's cool. I'd have to get Vanellope up to P4. I think she actually, I could be wrong, but I think she actually starts to get useful again. Even at P2, when I throw her out there, she actually does pretty decently. A lot of the team compositions that people throw together these days for Arena and Coliseum, like there's a lot of, you know, I don't know what you call them, second, tertiary tier characters that people have decided are, and then you don't see them, but actually if you go and make some teams with them once in a while, if you've been focusing on them a bit, the results may surprise you. I've had some surprisingly good wins with throwing a couple of them in there against a team that is pretty, you know, meta focused, and yeah, so anyway. Okay, so between these two, I think the Elastigirl one, for Merida herself, is the one that interests me the most. I think that would be the most beneficial. Like a lot of players, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Control myself. Oh, Maleficent. Jeez, they made her difficult to unlock. I need some more diamond crates. Alright, so this map of a mess of friendship discs. They're hiding. All right, we'll work through this. We'll see how fast we get through episode 1. Just a bit of a teaser here with the changes, and I believe this one was dropped down into the 70s. It should be pretty easy to actually unlock, but obviously I'm finishing up a bunch of other ones first. Trying to turn her into a Hawkeye. Okay, looks good to me. There's P2, P3. I've slowly been building Merida up. I actually don't mind, like I said before, that she was moved to Coliseum. I should have her 5 stars soon. And of course, Helen, Elastigirl, needs a couple upgrades. I've started upgrading my teams. Everyone's level 85. Been going through the skill powers, upgrading a few of them to P4. Jeez, that stuff's costly. So much gold. Okay, well, episode 1, part 1 wasn't that difficult. I don't expect any of these are going to be that difficult now. Definitely cool characters. I mean, I know Elastigirl doesn't get a ton of use, but her one-hit direct damage, I think, is still one of the best, if not the best in the game. She's really good at eliminating... Oh, level 4 already. Eliminating a single target opponent, but... So don't count her out. For a little while, I mean, people were calling Merida the physical damage Zerg, but I don't think she plays quite the same. But her ability to remove armor is super useful. I actually have to find more of a use for her. I have a pretty interesting plan for like a fire team now that they have Hades in here, and I really want to actually try that out. I'm sure other people have tried it out. Maybe server 1 people. Although I guess Hades is still pretty new, so unless you've spent tons on diamond crates or have a bunch saved up and we're actually able to power him up quite substantially, I think most people are just going to have to wait for the first Hades deal to actually use him as a tank. I mean, those people that buy deals anyway. I don't know. Well, this has been going pretty straightforward. Final one is level 65. P4 1 star, so at least they've kind of kept the P4. Although I've heard they're not that challenging. Obviously I'm a bit behind. Oh, of course not. Oh, that was getting dicey. All right, ran into a bit of a technical difficulty, ran out of storage space, so I guess I need to stop recording and start uploading. That's gonna do it for this episode, Friendship Disc episode 9. Between the two of them, Merida Elastigirl and Merida Vanellope, I think the Merida Elastigirl is the more useful. I would most likely unlock that one first. We'll see what the other ones at the next levels up to 85, how those discs stand up, and after that I'll make an informed decision on which one I'll pursue after I clean up that mess that was on my map there. Although with the 1.4 changes, that should be really, really easy. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. You're all amazing. And yeah, please leave me a comment down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And there'll definitely be more videos coming from me soon. So, thanks again, and keep on gaming.